Irish whisky is known to be a smooth, elegant style of whisky, and in its many guises lends itself to myriad whisky drinking occasions. Some blends lend themselves beautifully to mixing, a practice often derided within the whisky category, while others lend themselves to the more traditional occasions, as we will see from the Wild Geese range. There is, I would suggest, an Irish whisky for everybody and every occasion. Distinct from Scottish whisky, which is produced from over 144 different distilleries, the Irish whisky category, with liquids from only 3 major distillers, depends to a very large degree on the vision and personal expertise that go into making the blend. This produces a level of subtlety and nuance which is hard to find anywhere else. It's these elegant characteristics that are exemplified by the Wild Geese range of Irish whiskies. The Wild Geese collection is produced using an extended double distillation process. This means that it's distilled for longer, resulting in a much smoother whisky with a variety of characteristics. This has been reflected in the many awards given to the Wild Geese and the astounding response the collection has received from the public. Maturation is really a function of climate and the quality of the barrels used, and is a very delicate process. The temperate climate in Ireland results in a stable maturation process. As the daytime temperature gently rises, the whisky expands and is forced into the wood of the barrels. This is why the quality of the barrel is so important. As it gently cools at night time, the whisky is slowly forced out of the wood, bringing with it colour and flavour. The Wild Geese collection is matured in single-use white oak barrels that have previously been used to make bourbon. These barrels are some of the most expensive that can be used for maturing whisky. Barrels give whisky its flavour during the maturation process, but the more often a barrel is used, the less flavour, complexity and character will come through into the whisky. The key to this super premium Irish whisky collection is how the whisky is blended. Blending means mixing the liquor stock of malted grains with non-malted grains. The aim is to achieve the right balance between the malt, which provides a robust and fiery taste, and the grain, which provides a much lighter and smoother taste. The Wild Geese collection also includes a superb single malt, which was last year voted Best Irish Whisky at WSWA. The Scotch whisky category benefits from the varied nature of the distilleries and their locations within Scotland, and is subject to stringent rules governing its production. As a result, the whiskies carry their regional characteristics prominently, from soft florality to strong peatiness. Distinct from this, we also have the American whiskies, notably bourbons, which again, courtesy of the regulations applied to their production, tend to carry quite specific characteristics. For example, the practice of demanding the whiskies be aged in brand new, charred American oak barrels lends the category a notable sweetness. It's these once used barrels, subsequently no longer allowed for bourbon production, that the Wild Geese use for the maturation of their whiskies. With the strong vanillins now mostly used up in the production of the bourbon, the barrels now facilitate a much softer, more sophisticated release of the flavour properties of the wood. You will often see numerical age statements adorning whisky bottles. These numbers generally refer to the age of the youngest whisky in the blend. However, it's easy to attach too much importance to these numbers. You won't find an age statement on a bottle of Wild Geese because, although all the whiskies are subject to an extended period of maturation, we believe the whisky is ready when it tastes perfect and not necessarily after a set period of time.